Today we're going to Fern Falls via the Boy Scout Tree Trail. Made it to Crescent City. Me and Caitlin have attempted to come up here before, but my car broke down literally 10 minutes before we got here. But 3 months later, and we finally made it here. The drive to Fern Falls is just as beautiful as the falls itself. You drive through the forest along the river, go over some bridges, and then you take a long dirt road to the trailhead. Made it to the parking. This is where we're going. I grew up at the Redwoods, but I've never been to the Redwood National or State Park, so it's my first time. There are restrooms here at the trailhead, or not the trailhead, but the parking. Alright, we made it to the trailhead. There are some bathrooms at this trailhead as well, and a little bit of more parking. Let's do it. To get to Fern Falls, we're taking the Boy Scout Tree Trail. It's been quite rainy this past week. Luckily we got blessed with a sunny day. There are some muddy spots, but it's really not that bad, and usually you can just walk on the side of the trail to avoid the muddy center. Other than the mud, there's roots all over the trail, like the whole way pretty much. So just be careful because they're very slippery. I feel like an ant, or just like a really miniature person out in these big old redwoods. Especially when it's all opened up like this. There's an option for stairs, but they're covered in mud. A lot of fallen trees out here, or partially fallen. No. At first I thought these were cement slabs, but it's just dirt and mud, so if you step on it, you're sinking right into the mud. One of the prettiest things about hiking in the woods and the redwoods is watching the steam. On all trails, it said the average time to go out and back on this trail is about 3 hours. I've seen a lot of different lengths for this trail, but on the post when we got here, it said it was 2.8 out and back. So it's about 5.5 to 6 miles round trip. At the end of the 2.8 mile trail is where Fern Falls is, and then that's where we'll be stopping and turning around and heading back. But it's really not that crazy busy here, which is nice. I like hiking on trails that there's not a lot of people on. And yet another downed tree in the trail. So we came to kind of a fork in the trail. There was a way that went up to the right, and then there's also straight. We ended up going straight, so we'll see if we find Fern Falls. I can hear the waterfall. In the pictures I saw online, it looked a lot smaller than this. When we first got to the waterfall, there was nobody there, but quickly as we were sitting there for maybe 10 minutes, a bunch of groups kept piling in. A lot of families with kids. Usually we bring lunch with us on hikes. We'll stop like wherever we stop, eat lunch, and then head back. Today we did not, sadly. We brought some snacks. I'm curious though, do you do that? Or do you just tough it out through the whole hike and then make it back and then eat? Small slice of the Jedediah Smith State Park of California. No dogs allowed, no camping, and no biking. To get to Fern Falls today, we took the Boy Scout Tree Trail camp, or Boy Scout Camp Tree Trail. There's camp. To get to Fern Falls today, we took out the Boy Scout. To get to Fern Falls today, we took the Boy Scout Tree Trail today.